Yo, how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
I'm your girl, Toya.
And this is the BeDifferent Podcast. Welcome back to the BeDifferent Podcast. As interested, I'm your host, Solomon, here with my mom.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Toya.
Man, we back with another episode of the BeDifferent Podcast. Man, y'all know there's nothing new. Y'all know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast. All at the BeDifferent Podcast.
As usual, I can't talk tonight. As usual, y'all know what to do. Go follow us on our social media pages. Instagram @_BeDifferentPodcast. X @_BeDifferentPod. Please go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, BeDifferent Podcast.
Oh yeah, man, y'all go subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. We close to 200 subscribers, bro. Man, y'all continue to grow, bro. We trying to figure out different ways that we can make the podcast better for y'all, man. Because I know that doing the same thing over and over again can get boring and trying to watch. So we're trying to spice it up for y'all, and bigger and better things are coming, y'all. Y'all just stay with us, man. Give us some time because he's on the way.
That's right. All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's go and get into it.
Let's go. Let's start off with some college football.
Okay, college football.
Ole Miss.
What you got?
They being petty.
What they doing?
Ole Miss hires former Mississippi State head coach Zach Arnett.
Mm-hmm.
They being petty.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
They hired him as a defensive analyst. This is an off the field position. So, but I will say this: I do think he's a good defensive coach because when he was a defensive coach at State, our defense was really good. So, I do understand why they hired him in that position.
Yeah, okay. I did see that. So. Okay, we're going to get Ole Miss some defense, though, because they sure need it after last year. They had no defense.
Yeah, they definitely need it. You know it wouldn't be a podcast if we ain't talk about him.
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark. Because she's always doing something. She's always breaking another record or doing this or doing that. Mm-hmm. And speaking of breaking records, she broke another one tonight. She is now the player to have the most threes in NCAA basketball, Division I basketball, men or women.
Bro, Caitlin Clark just hooping.
Caitlin Clark is that girl.
Yes, she's doing it so crazy. Like,
yeah, guess who she passed on that list? Cool. Steph Curry.
I knew it.
He had 162, and she had she now has 164.
That's what I'm saying. Like the way like she's changing the game of basketball.
Exactly.
Like it's so crazy. Yeah, I saw the other day that she three-peated back to back of the conference I win. Whatever conference player of the year.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I mean. She's doing her thing. You can't say she's not. That girl is out there balling. But SEC tournament started last night.
Here you go. She just hit the 3P. Put the clip up in there. The background. Y'all know how to do it. Big Ten Women Basketball Player of the Year 2021-2022 season. Big Ten Women Basketball Player of the Year 2022-2023. Big Ten Women Basketball Player of the Year again 2023-24.
Hey, it's gonna be the girl, she got it.
Ain't no other question about it, bro.
Yep. But like I was saying, SEC tournament started last night, Wednesday night, I think. Mm-hmm. For the women, Mississippi State lost last night, so they out of it. Ole Miss, when we were out celebrating your grandma's birthday, I was watching the Ole Miss game. They had a good game. They beat Florida tonight. 84-74.
Okay.
Texas A&M, they lost to South Carolina 79-68. That's who Mississippi State lost to Wednesday night. Mm-hmm. LSU 78-48 against Auburn. Tennessee 83-61. So I mean, it was some good games tonight.
Yeah.
But excuse me, tomorrow you got number 1 seed South Carolina.
Who they play?
Number 5 seed Tennessee.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game.
I got South Carolina though.
What about this one? I think this is gonna be a very good game. Number 2 LSU. Number 4 Ole Miss.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a good one. I just can't give it to to LSU. I can't give it to them.
If Ole Miss girls come out there playing like they want it, like Fine got their dog.
Yeah, and they got it in them. They got it in them. Yeah. Yep. So that's gonna be like you said. That's gonna be a good one to watch.
Yeah. But I'm being honest with you, I got LSU though still.
I think LSU experience is gonna help them get over the hump and beat them.
That's why I say that.
But I still think it's gonna be a very good game. Still think it's gonna be a very good game. What you know about that boy Cooper Flag?
Cooper Flag like that.
Player of the Year.
Flag is like that.
He was named the 2024 Naismith Player of the Year.
Cooper Flag is like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for real, he does everything on the court.
Yep.
He defends, he scores, he can rebound, he do everything he want to do.
Yep. So I think that he deserved that award. Who else you was gonna give it to?
Exactly.
Who else was you gonna give it to? But I got something to ask you. I saw this on the podcast with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about with it being March, March Madness and stuff. And Kevin Garnett said that, and we've talked about this before, that women's basketball has taken over men's basketball.
Yes.
He said this is the first time ever he can name more women collegiate basketball players than he can men collegiate.
Because but women's more excited. Bro.
Yeah, right now women is more excited.
Like, don't get me wrong, men's college basketball is getting there again because you got freshmen like Josh Herbert from Mississippi State and Rob Denham dropping 20 a game back to back as freshmen. But you got girls like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Juju, she's a freshman. Hannah, she's a freshman. Madison,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just out there, how I'm naming more players than that. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like because NBA allow you to be one and done.
Yeah.
It don't let these college teams, because me and Papa talk about this all the time. It don't let these college teams really show their full potential. Yeah. Because think about Kentucky old teams. Think about them teams like when they had
John Wall, Anthony Davis, Bam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think about if those players would have stayed all 4 years.
Or at least 3 years.
Exactly. Yeah. Played. How many national championships they could have won.
Yeah.
How much they could have developed and been that superstar.
Yeah, been that dynasty team that you want in college. But to your point, speak about how women's basketball is evolving. The WNBA draft tickets sold out in 15 minutes.
Yep.
People want to go to the draft now, like they want to go to the NBA draft or the NFL draft. They want to go see Caitlin Clark be the number one draft pick.
Bro, they want to watch it, bro. And that's why I'm happy for them.
Yep.
We've been saying this from the beginning of the podcast. It's crazy how stuff that we talked about on the early episode of the podcast
always come back.
We watching it change, evolve over time. We're talking about it again. We was talking about how WNBA didn't get as much love and support as they should have. Now look at it now.
Yep. And then another statistic about women's basketball. Women's college basketball is now averaging a little bit bigger audience than men's college basketball on Fox. Mm-hmm. Women's college basketball is up plus 48% on Fox this season and up plus 60% across all national networks.
Okay, see.
And then I got one more for you. 3.39 million people watched Caitlin Clark break the NCAA scoring record.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2.99 million people watched Wemby's NBA debut. So more people watched
Caitlin Clark than Wemby's debut. Yep. I got another one right here. The two-time defending champion Las Vegas Aces become the first WNBA team to sell out its allotted season tickets to allowed season tickets, the club said Thursday.
I saw that. Yep. That's crazy that how many years has the WNBA been installed and this is the first time a team has sold out.
Exactly.
That let you know how far women's sport has come, but
how far it's coming.
Yes, but we still got a long way to go. Yeah. Talking about the pay discrepancies with the WNBA and the NBA. More like we keep saying, more people are watching it. So give these girls their money,
But like we said, though, on Top Game Tuesday, those NILs gonna translate.
Yeah.
Once they translate, that's generating more revenue right
there. Yeah, it does. And then again, going back to we talking about Caitlyn and Angel now because they're the ones that are about to get drafted. But like you said, you still got Juju, you got Hannah, you got Madison Booker, you got Rickea Jackson up there in Tennessee. I mean, you got more and more girls coming along, and that's just on the collegiate level. Think about that high school girl we talked about that dropped a triple-double on her senior night. I mean, so you got girls coming up. Yes. But you got anything else for college-wise?
Not college-wise, but I got something for the WNBA.
Go ahead.
But I know you know who Maya Moore is, though.
Yep.
I got her career record right here. She was 563 and 95 out of her whole basketball career. From College Hill High School, from UConn, Minnesota Lynx, and Team USA basketball.
Is she still playing? Or did she just
retire?
retire? Okay.
I got the other stats. I sent it to you on Instagram. Let me go to it. Like how many championships and stuff she won. Clear my throat.
I know she won one with USA.
She was a 4-time WNBA champion, 2013 WNBA Finals MVP, 2014 WNBA regular season MVP, 7-time All WNBA, 6 first team, 1 second team, 6-time WNBA All-Star, 3-time MVP.
That's a career.
Hey, that's a career.
That's a career right there, girl. Yes, she was. That's a career. Shout out, Be Different.
Career, that's Be Different type of girl right there.
Yep. All right. Let's talk about some football. Now,
go ahead, talk about it.
I don't know how we have not talked about this yet. We just kept forgetting about it.
Uh-huh.
The fastest boy at the combine. Because I guess we really didn't talk much about the combine. But it wasn't like any breaking news that just really came out of the combine, you know.
Really talk about it. You right though. That boy from Texas.
Yes, his name Xavier Worthy. He has the record. Has the record for the fastest combine 40.
Yeah, 4.21.
That boy ran a 4.21.
Ran it.
And we watched it. We watched him break that record. I mean,
he was running too.
Yes, that boy was running. Even his first run was good though. I mean, because we were like, is he even gonna do the second run? Because his first one was so good, but he did it.
That boy's evolving, bro. Everybody get faster. Even offensive linemen is trying to get faster.
Yeah, they are.
Real.
But you have to. I mean, look at the quarterbacks that you have in the league these days. You got Lamar Jackson, a running quarterback. You got Patrick Mahomes, who's a running quarterback when he has to be. I mean, so your linemen have to be faster now. That's just part of the game, you know. But other NFL news, some signings and stuff, because y'all know free agency about to start. I think that the new year for the NFL starts March the 13th. So it's going to be a lot of dealings and wheelings going on in the NFL. But, excuse me, the Saints, they extended Tyrann Mathieu's contract.
Yeah, I saw that.
He agreed to a 2-year, $13 million deal. I mean, that's not bad for him because he's been in the league not a long time, but he been around a minute, so that's not a bad deal.
But he gonna still produce.
Yeah, he's still producing, He was the Honey Badger at LSU. Ravens, they signed their franchise defensive tackle Justin Madiboot to a 4-year, $98 million deal that includes $75.5 million total in guarantee and $53.5 million at signing. Mm-hmm. So he giving $53 million just to sign his name. I ain't even mad at it though. I ain't even mad at you. Okay. Now, this is something I saw on Instagram. And when I get stories off of Instagram, I like for them to be from credible sources, not just spam.
I get what you're saying.
But this came from a credible source that was at the combine. Rich Eisen from NFL Network.
Yeah, I know somebody.
So he says that the New York Giants are moving on from Daniel Jones.
You think so?
He says that he says that The Giants are absolutely done with Daniel Jones. The words I heard at the combine: buyer's remorse. What you think about that?
I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at them getting rid of Daniel Jones though, because he's all right, but you want to win. He's not going to win. That
is true.
So you gotta know you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You gotta do
but
what you gotta do.
At the same time, he kind of like was in a situation as Bryce Young. Who did he have? Who? Right. I mean, who are the?
You're right. He had.
Who were his?
He had Darren Waller. I'm being honest. When Darren Waller got open, he didn't catch the ball, and he really wasn't getting open.
Yes.
But besides him, he didn't have nobody. So I get what you're saying there. You gotta have some help to him.
Yeah.
Darren Waller's a tight end. And he's not no like a crazy explosive tight end.
Exactly.
You gotta have some help around.
So I mean, it's kind of like you can't blame him for not producing when you ain't giving him nobody to produce with.
Yeah.
So
Right
I mean, and then I also read that Russell Westbrook went to meet with the Pittsburgh Steelers today. I always say Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson went to meet with the Pittsburgh Steelers today. But on his way to Pittsburgh, he made a pit stop with the Giants and had a great visit. So, Russ to the Giants.
That wouldn't surprise me though. But I mean, you still gotta get him some receivers to
throw
the ball to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Either way it go, if you do get a quarterback, you gotta get receivers. You gotta get some help.
Yeah, that's true. That's all I got for football right now. You got anything else? We talked about Jason Kelce retiring on Top Game Tuesday.
Yep. Make sure y'all go listen to that, man, every Tuesday night. Let me see what I got up in my phone football wise. Excuse me, y'all. We talked about the Bears. They extended Jalen Johnson, their DB I be talking about, for a 4-year, $76 million contract.
Okay.
I'm glad they did that because they needed him as a DB for defense wise because he was their defensive leader. He'll get the job.
Yeah. They still hadn't announced what they're gonna do about Justin Fields yet.
Haven't.
So everybody still speculating. Don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh no, man! I feel like I've been saying, I feel like they should keep Justin Fields.
Yeah, I do too.
I really feel like they should keep him because I don't think he's the problem. Like he didn't have 3 different offensive coordinators with no help on the offensive side.
Yep, that's what we keep saying.
So I feel like you give him a good offensive coordinator and some help, bro, he'll be okay.
Yep.
But I'm just gonna keep saying my bad on this shit, but you know.
All right, NBA basketball. We talked about on Top Game Tuesday how the injury bug has just been plaguing the NBA as of late.
He got my boy Cat.
And it's still biting. Karl Anthony Towns. It says Minnesota Timberwolves star Karl Anthony Towns has suffered a left meniscus injury, but it remains unclear about how much. This was reported Wednesday.
Okay.
And then today I saw a story that said Minnesota Timberwolves All-Star center Karl Anthony Towns will undergo surgery to repair a torn left meniscus, and sources told ESPN on Thursday night that he is expected to be back by early in the Western Conference playoffs.
Okay.
So if the Timberwolves make it there for that, they're thinking he'll be back by then.
Oh no, he a major part, bro.
Yeah, a huge part of that.
Up last night when they had 44 and got their block at the end, but they lost tonight to the Cavaliers.
Yep, they did. But hey, speaking of the Cavaliers, remember on Top Game Tuesday when we were talking about injuries, we were talking about how Donovan Mitchell was going to be out and how somebody was going to have to step up. Well, Tuesday night, they came back from what? I can't even remember how much.
In the fourth quarter
versus the Celtics, and they beat them. Then tonight, they
came back
and won against the Timberwolves. Yep. So, I mean, they're keeping, like, if Donovan can come on back, they keeping in the race, you know.
And I like how they winning without him, but it's comeback win.
Yeah.
It's like that, we don't need him to win from the beginning, but y'all could be beating us the whole game and think, they need him, but we come back on our own. So think about when he's healthy, then we got the lead from y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be able to come back.
And it's not your superstar players that's leading the comeback. Like that boy against the Celtics, Dean Wade. I mean, that boy couldn't miss a 3 in the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter didn't miss.
I mean, and it was a good comeback game, but I do think the Celtics got sloppy and thought they had to win. So, the Celtics
just couldn't make a basket though.
Yeah.
Like Jason Tatum couldn't make nothing.
And that game ended the Celtics 11-game winning streak or something like that. So, like I said, it was a good game.
But the Cavs been the team to watch, though. I've been saying it. They're number 2 in the East, right behind the Celtics.
Yep. Jalen Brunson came back tonight. I saw that too. I think he had like 24 or 26 points.
Okay. Shout out to him. Jalen Brunson be balling too.
Yep. The Knicks, they're a team to watch. The East,
they injured, bro. They gotta get healthy.
Yep.
Gotta get healthy.
All right, this guy right here. This guy has made more money not playing basketball in the past 2 to 3 seasons. So, put your passcode in the computer. Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is out for the remainder of the season while he consults with specialists and explores treatment options for the nerve impingement in his lower back, the Knicks announced.
Ben Simmons don't want to play no basketball, man. He just want to make that free money. He don't want to play no ball.
I mean,
don't want to play no ball.
And I don't want to downplay his injury and say he's not injured, but I also think it's a mental thing going on too. Cause I don't know. Like, you can see the best doctors in the world for whatever you got going on, and you mean to tell me can't nobody fix whatever's wrong with you?
Play no ball, bro.
I just
Ben Simmons don't want to play no ball.
I don't know.
I don't know what happened to when you went from balling big time.
Yes. And with the 76ers, like something traumatized him and he got PTSD or something.
Like Jordan Poole.
Yeah. Draymond Green traumatized him.
That was.
But I mean, I just don't know. Mm-hmm. But now this is a feel good story. I'm happy for this next guy.
What happened?
Isaiah Thomas. Yes. I know you know who the Isaiah Thomas is.
Yeah.
I feel like he made his return to the G League the other night. And he went for 32 points.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, and
he said once he get his leg back fresh, he can go for 70.
Yeah, easy. And I feel like the NBA gave up on him too quick.
They did.
I feel like he still has a lot left in his tank, and they just like threw him to the wayside. You know,
he a liability though because he's so small on defense.
Yeah.
But he'll give you some points on offense though. He'll bucket. Don't get me wrong, he'll bucket.
Yeah, and you know He's getting another chance. He is getting another chance. So I'm happy for him. Like I said, that's a feel-good story. And that's what you want to see. Guys who got the heart to do it and they get the chance to do it. The next thing I got, y'all know Kendrick Perkins from ESPN. He always be making these lists and stuff. And you know how we talked about during the NFL season how if they let Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, he got a chance to win it.
Yep.
Well, it's basketball players like that. So we've talked about it on the show. Like if you let the Warriors in or if you let LeBron in, you know, you can't count them out.
Exactly. You can't count those guys out. They vets. They know what they're doing. They've been there too many times.
Exactly. Well, Kendrick Perkins came up with the list. It says, big list of players you don't want to see in the playoffs.
Okay.
Number 5, playoff Jimmy Butler.
You don't. Jimmy Butler in the playoff is dangerous. He can lead the team by himself.
Yeah. He did it in the bubble. He did it
multiple times.
Yes, he did it. Number 4, Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
That defense, I can see that. And his offense, he clutch.
He done been there too many times.
Yeah. Number 3, Steph Curry.
Another one.
Yep.
Been there too many times. Know what to do. Know what it takes.
Yep. And of course, this one know what it takes. Number 2, LeBron James.
Obvious.
Yeah.
Can't count him out. Never.
Number 1, Joker. Yep. I can see that.
Much, bro.
Yeah. I can.
Much, bro.
That's a good list.
I don't even want to see Joker in regular season, bro.
Let alone the playoffs.
Exactly. He don't, man.
But I agree with that list, and I agree with the order he put them in. Mm-hmm. You know, so I mean, I think that's a valid list for him.
Valid list right there. All those guys, they know what it takes to win, to get to the NBA Finals, and to win the NBA Finals. The only one that on that list that don't have one is Jimmy Butler.
But he's been there.
Exactly.
I mean, he's been right so close to getting one.
Right
so,
on the edge. And
I think he's gonna get one. But Miami been balling since the All-Star break.
They have been.
Another team, Milwaukee Bucks. They lost tonight against the Lakers. But they've been balling. I think they have been undefeated since the All-Star break. So they on the come up too.
They've been balling, but man, Doc Rivers ain't doing them coaching. No, they doing that on their own.
They just pure talent.
On their own.
Pure talent.
Mm-hmm.
But I got this other story for you. Of course, it's the NBA, so it's another game of bad officiating or referees being in their feelings.
Yep, always with the NBA.
All right, this referee, his name Tony. What is his last name? I can't think his last name. But anyway, he was refereeing an Atlanta Hawks game a couple of nights ago, and apparently he called a foul on Devontae Murray. Is that his name?
DeJounte Murray.
DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray. Yeah.
And DeJounte Murray was like, "What?" And then he was like, "Go to the bench." So, and he was trying to explain it to him. And Murray just walked off and went to the bench. He was ignoring the ref. He was done with it, whatever. The ref followed him to the bench. And when Murray was ignoring him and was like over with, not even saying nothing to him, not even acknowledging him, the ref got upset and gave him a technical foul.
Man, that's crazy, bro.
Okay, and guess what happens? 20, 30 minutes after the game is over with, the NBA rescinds the technical call, meaning they take away the tech from Devontae Murray.
Man, it don't mean nothing, bro. You telling me if I say something to the referee, I get a tech.
If I don't say nothing,
I get a tech.
Exactly.
It don't make sense, bro. You gotta flip the board. You just can't flip both sides like that.
And then it's just. And then what if they had, I don't know who won the game. I can't remember who won the game. I can't even remember who they played. But what if there had been a close game and that technical shot made a difference? You know, because the referee got in his feelings. His ego, his pride got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all it was. He just got mad because this boy was ignoring him, you know?
That's crazy, bro.
Like you said, I don't say anything, I get a tick. I do say something, I get a tick. Do you think the NBA should start fining the refs or like suspending them?
Bro, because they are too inconsistent for this to be one of the biggest sports in the world, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta have consistency with this.
Yeah,
I agree. Keep going back and changing calls because eventually it's gonna get to a point where they're gonna call something.
And it does affect the game.
Exactly. You're gonna change the whole effect in the game.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's gonna be some real major. It's gonna cause a lot of controversy for no reason when you can go ahead and stop it now.
Nip it in the bud right now. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. And then and honestly, that Cavaliers Celtics game, it ended on a controversial call, exactly. You know. And I do think it was more of an offensive call, offensive foul. But bro,
in a game like that, bro, you gotta let them.
Let them play.
Because if you watch that game, Porzingis had a chance to win that game. If the ref let them play, Porzingis get the rebound, put back, dunk, that game is over.
Yep.
But the referee want to call something. Cavaliers challenging, you ended off a bad call. I'm not even gonna say a bad call, but you ended off a foul call.
Yep, that's how they got. And then when they did a jump ball after they overturned the call, they did a jump ball. As soon as the player touches it, the clock started. It was like 7/10 of a second.
Yeah.
The Celtics had the mindset that Porzingis gonna tip the ball like they gonna get possession, call timeout. It didn't work like that because the clock was running. Exactly. So, like you said, that Celtics Cavs game, I don't want to say it was minor because it was a number 1, number 2 team.
Exactly.
So, but I watched that game when we were down at your grandma's house with Rain. I watched the replay of that game.
Yeah, we all did.
They had let them play the entire game. Exactly. So why did you call that call at the end? Because them boys, they were letting them play physically the entire game. That's what I'm
saying. That'll be get me. If you're gonna let me play at the beginning of the game, let me play at the end of the game.
Start out like you're gonna hold out. Yeah, I agree.
Around because they ain't consistent.
Yeah. And I think they played a difference because you could tell it had a playoff atmosphere to the game. Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
That's an Eastern Conference match.
Yeah. The number 1 and number 2 teams in the East right now. So, but pull up the stats for the Lakers game tonight. Like I said, they beat the Bucks. LeBron didn't play tonight because of an ankle injury. And if I'm not mistaken, D-Lo went for like 44 points tonight.
D-Lo been going crazy though.
Yep.
The Lakers won the game 123-122. Like I said, D'Angelo Russell had 44 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. Anthony Davis 22 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. And Austin Reeves, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Rui Hachimura, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Spencer Dinwiddie, 5 points.
He had the game-winning block.
Okay.
He had the game-winning block. Dane was shooting a 3, and he blocked it.
Okay.
I didn't see the highlights. Man was just telling me about it. But, he had the game-winning block.
Mm-hmm.
So
Giannis went for 34, 14, and 12 triple-double. Dane had 25, 5, and 12. Pat Connaughton had 17.6 rebounds and assists. Michael Beasley had 14.4 rebounds, 2 assists. Bobby Portis had 14 points, and Brook Lopez had 11 points.
Sound like it was a good game, though. Sound like it was a very good game.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't really got nothing else.
I got some more stuff about the NBA, man. A lot of crazy stuff I've been seeing. Because the stats for the NBA be wild to me. Like, Wemby joins Tim Duncan and David Robinson as the only rookies in NBA history to drop 30 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks in a single game. And all 3 of them were
play
number
for
one
the
picks.
Spurs.
No, all 3 of them were number 1 picks by the Spurs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It is crazy.
Crazy. Then they got another one right here saying Luka Doncic this season is first in points, first in rebounds. Not first in points plus rebounds plus assists, first in 35-point games, first in 40-point games, first in 30-point triple-doubles, and first in 40-point triple-doubles.
And with him being first in all of those categories, he is still not in first place for MVP.
Because they not winning, though.
That's the thing.
They not winning for all these points and y'all losing. Ain't no point.
You know, I saw something on Luka. Somebody said that they think it would be exhausting to play with him because they were calling him a ball hog.
He is, really.
You know.
Either he's shooting the ball or Kyrie shooting the ball. Yeah. One of the other.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how he be getting all these assists and stuff neither because, like, he shoot pretty much every shot.
We know the offense runs definitely through him. Exactly. And, I mean, like you said, he's shooting every shot. So.
Then I saw that last crazy stat right here. Nikola Jokic has 139 total triple-doubles.
Same as LeBron.
LeBron have 138 triple-doubles.
Oh, he's in passing.
Yes. He's the GOAT.
Nah, he ain't the GOAT, but you know.
Nah, I ain't gonna say the GOAT.
Yeah,
but did you see, I had been talking about this. Did you see what Gilbert Arenas said that all the Europeans need to be taken out the NBA?
Why?
He said that they slow. He said they don't play no defense. All they can do is just score on offense. He said they just all highly offensively. They said they highly skilled on offense.
I mean, I understand his point, but I ain't gonna say they need to get out the NBA.
I'm not either. I disagree with that. 100% disagree with that because yes, they highly offensive skilled. Because think about what the coach had said about them training every day.
Yeah.
They good at that because they train every day, bro.
Yeah.
Like they work at it every day while they young, from the young and all the way up till when they mastered it, they got it. It got like that. Ain't nothing to it.
Yeah, I agree.
Now the defensive part, I could say you're right about that, but there's no difference because not trying to be racist or nothing like that, but like. We know that Jokic moves slower than Giannis. Yeah. But Jokic is bigger than him. I've been saying. Then Jokic is like a white person, you know what I'm saying? He ain't like athletic.
Yeah, and Jokic, to me, Jokic fat is like fat.
Exactly. Jokic is like a fat dude.
Yeah,
he's chubby, bro.
And like Giannis fat is muscle.
Like Giannis is built, but Giannis is like, he black though. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be athletic.
He's athletic,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah.
I'm not saying it ain't none on like you can't find none that ain't athletic.
Right, because it has been some. Yes. But
Luka came in the league athletic. He was dunking at first. He just got bigger over
time. I been say Luka fat too.
Yeah, Luka just got bigger over. He got on in the league.
But like I said, I see what Gilbert was saying, but I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Like
because they came over here and changed the game.
They did, and are still continuing to change the game.
Then it make it more interesting.
Yeah, so I get what he's saying, but I don't agree with it 100%. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something else I saw. What's that rookie name in Orlando?
Who?
Pablo.
He ain't no rookie. It's his second year.
Okay. Well, I thought they said he was a rookie. But anyway, do you think he's getting the media coverage he deserves. Because the Magic, they not a scrub team.
They're not. They ain't been hooping. They're not. Just,
yes.
It's like they not a scrub team, but they not winning those big games.
Okay.
Like they not be like the Thunders.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like they win it though. Don't get me wrong. I thought they were like number 4 in the season, so they gonna probably make the playoffs, and they should be getting more coverage because Paulo doing it, dropping 30 points, triple double back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like he doing it, but They not winning those big games. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to win and get that media coverage.
Yeah, to get that media attention. You got anything else? I have nothing else.
No, I think that's about it for this episode of the podcast. Got y'all a good, short, and quick one right here. Get my Be Different quote of the week, man. Oh, let me see. Let me find one.
You supposed to have that already together.
You're right, but ain't so many that I get to choose from. I just be want to pick a good one.
While he's looking for that, y'all remember last week we congratulated Solomon and Chubb on being selected to the All-Star game. Yeah, you've been scratching your head the whole show. We now know that game will be May 15th at Corinth High School.
Yeah, at 6 o'clock.
And he's playing, he and Chubb are playing on the South team.
Yep.
So,
y'all come out there, man. Come support. Hopefully by then, we have to Be Different Podcast merch. Y'all come in with y'all merch on.
That's right. But we will be keeping y'all updated on that.
But the Be Different quote of the week for this week is, push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you.
That is true.
It's a motto I live by right there because I always push myself no matter what. I say, you want to get something done, do it yourself.
That's
right. Nobody's going to do it for you.
That's right. All right, y'all. Until next time, I'm your girl, Toya.
I'm Solomon.
Remember, be different.
Peace. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Be Different Podcast. Make sure to listen, download the Be Different Podcast every Saturday at 2 o'clock and every Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, all at the Be Different Podcast.
As always, y'all know you can follow us on social media. Instagram @_BeDifferentPodcast. Twitter @_BeDifferentPod. Go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Be Different Podcast.